Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. This is Intuitive Tarot with me, Mummacore. Today I'm going to be reading for Leo, my fire sign subscribers. This is for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, or if you're a cross watcher and you're interested in madly in love with, or you just want to know how your Leo ex is doing, then all cross watchers are welcome. All I ask is that you don't wish any negativity upon anybody, please. Only positivity, because karma is a bee and it will end up coming back on thee, my loves, okay? So oh, I just had the most awful feeling. Literally, I doubted that I just said everything right in my intro that I say near enough every single reading. I just doubted that it weren't perfect enough, that it weren't okay, and I never do that. I just normally just say it, and if I could make a boob, then I'd like, all right, whatever, then I'll redo it. But I felt really insecure then. Oh, I felt really emotional then, really insecure. I didn't feel like it was good enough. Guided messages for Leo. It's okay, Leo. It's all right, my lovelies. I just don't feel the energy that I'm picking up is that you're not 100%. Oh God, it's energy, my loves. Oh, you're feeling a bit insecure, and I'm feeling that you are putting baggier clothes on. You're not wanting to show off your body. I feel like this is what they're telling me. You've piled on a few pounds, you've put on a few pounds. I know I did over Christmas. I put on a stone of weight over Christmas. I was literally devastated because all over summer last year, I lost so much weight. I built my frame up, and over Christmas, I put on a stone. I was like, why? I was so frustrated with myself. But then in January, I was like, come on, let's get back on it. Let's do this. And I've lost that stone of weight now. I've gone back to the way I was in summer. And I was really, really hard on myself. I didn't like, it's reminding me of me. This energy is reminding me of me. And I wouldn't wear particular clothes. And I did feel, whoa, yeah, they're wanting me to talk to you. Okay, my spirit guides want me to talk to you. You're up at night. You're up at night. You've pulled your energy back from everybody. You're not telling anybody how you're feeling, how upset you are, how down you feel. I feel like you've even cried to yourself about what's gone on, how shitty you feel. I just heard I've let myself go, and you're trying to get back into your energy where you're happy again, where you're in your strength, where you're loving on yourself, but you're finding it so hard. You don't want to take care of yourself. You don't want to put on a nice outfit. You don't want to do your hair. If you're feminine, you don't want to do your makeup. And that's normally not like you. There just seems to be one thing after another at the moment happening that's like pulling you back down, making you into that energy of frustration. Just when you get over a hurdle, there is something pulling you back down. You feel like you've achieved something, and then you're like, yes, I've achieved that, I've got here, I've done this. And then there's a situation that like literally bring so much toxicity into your life, so much stress into your life, and you're like, oh God, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to get through this now? How the hell am I meant to get through this now? How am I meant to deal with this? What am I meant to do? And you don't feel like you have that person around you where you're able to go to them to be able to express your emotions, how you're feeling, what's going on, because you feel like you're going to be judged. But there's a certain relationship coming into your life, and this person does understand you. They do have consideration. They do have compassion for you. You're revealing to this energy your burdens, what you've gone through, very, very quickly into the start of your relationship. You're able to express what you've gone through, how you've overcome some really, really hard toxic cycles that you never thought you'd be able to overcome before. Yeah. You pulled your energy back from everybody. Even your closest family members and friends, you pulled your energy back from, and you went into this hermit mode to protect yourself because you knew your energy was really, really low. Maybe feeling, that's going to make me cry. It's reminding me of something in particular. Sorry, guys. When something really connects to me and resonates with me and get up into my emotions, and that's what it's doing. Maybe you're actually feeling completely drained, completely dizzy, because I got this energy now that reminds me of a particular situation where you're feeling dizzy, you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling sick, you're not feeling 100%, and you kind of just like shoved it underneath the carpet. You didn't tell anybody about it until it became quite obvious that you weren't yourself, quite obvious that there was something wrong. You're revealing yourself and showing yourself, totally opening up your heart chakra, totally, like, literally, let's get really vulnerable. Let's reveal ourselves. Let's get ourselves out there. And putting yourself out there and not giving a shit what anybody else thinks. I'm revealing myself to this person, and I'm showing them who I am, warts and all. I'm not saying you have warts, but being that vulnerable, really getting in naked, not physically naked, but really getting vulnerable and showing them who you are and not giving a damn about it. And this person is being there for you. They're being supportive. I just feel like there's a lot of time with them where you're just in each other's arms, telling each other about what you've gone through, how you've overcome things. But I feel like there's major details that you're discussing that you haven't been able to tell anybody else. But with this person, it's totally different. They're giving you that place for you to feel safe, for you to get in your emotions, for you to be able to be vulnerable, that you don't hold back with them. You are emotional with them. You do reveal your innermost feelings with them. Yeah, and I feel like they're doing the same with you, my loves. They're being so emotional with you. It's like the more... I just feel like there's loads of chats happening all day, all night with you two being open, being vulnerable with each other. Oh, this happened to me when I was younger, and I just went through this really, really hard time where, you know, it really made me grow up really, really quickly. I didn't have the childhood, the teen years that my peers had, because I went through this really, really hard karmic cycle that I had to overcome it. So I had to grow up really, really quickly because there was no other way of dealing with it but to grow up. I didn't have time to be a child. There weren't that time. There was a lot of having to rest, having to take care of themselves. And I feel like there's a connection with that, with each other. There was a period of having to take care of somebody, having to take care of you. An illness or something. This reminds me of. Literally so connected to this. I haven't even got Leo in my chart, but I'm so connected to this. It's making me quite emotional. The person that you're connected to is not your usual type. Is not somebody that you would normally go for, but how you felt as soon as you spoke to them, as soon as they came into your life, you knew this person was going to be a really big part of your life, because the connectedness you felt mentally, physically, spiritually. Wow. It's like they had always been a part of your life, even though you just met them. Like, look at this. Look at the way they're looking at each other. Look at that. Oh my God. You have so much love and care and understanding. It's like when you two are together, nobody else matters. It's like everybody else just disappears. And then you like come back into the room, or you could just be with each other and there could be hundreds of people in the room, and then you just come back into the room and you're like, oh yeah, we're surrounded by people. Sorry guys, we were just talking about this thing that happened, and like both of us went through it. It's quite mad, isn't it, that we're that connected and we've got that many similarities. Yeah, because the more open you are, the more vulnerable you are, you're finding out that you actually have a lot in common. You chat mostly in the afternoon, I'm seeing. They've inspired you and you inspire them. They want you to be their queen. That's all they fantasize about, is making you theirs, and you being, making you theirs. Why can't I say that? Making you theirs and them being yours. Why couldn't I say that? Nobody belongs to anybody, but the fact that somebody is giving themselves to you, yeah, I just see that you're like, oh my God, like, do you know what I mean? You have so much fun with them. You laugh a lot. I'm seeing that you're laughing a lot with them. You could have even grown up with this person. Or they're reminding you of a person you grew up with. You two are crazy with each other. You have a lot, there's just so much joy. There's so much laughter. There's so much just not giving a crap about what anybody else thinks. Just you two having fun. Just enjoying life. Grabbing life and taking in as much as you can. Experiencing as much as you can. Having fun. If there was like, I don't know, a little pond, and there's like loads of people sat around the pond, enjoying the pond, and there's like fountain coming out of it and all that lot. You two are jumping in the pond and having a giggle, or like you're chucking water at each other. I just feel like there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of laughter. People are being reserved around you, and you two are not giving a damn, and just experiencing life and having fun out of life, and going to places wherever there's an opportunity to experience something that you've never experienced something before, you're experiencing it with this person, just to be able to build memories. They're reminding me of something again now. I'm so connected to this reading, it's unbelievable. Whoa. I did something after the first time I met my boyfriend. I made a memory book. I've never done it with a past relationship before. I've never done it before. It's not something that I've ever thought about doing. I've got a memory book for me and my boys, where they've got a lot of things that they've made and pictures of them growing up and their schoolwork that they've done and stuff like that. I've got a big book for them, but I've never thought about doing it for one of my relationships or anything like that. But when I met my boyfriend, the experience of meeting him and how emotional and how amazing this time was, of just the first time we met, not including the times after, because it literally just leveled up every single time. I had to do something so I could remember this time. So I wanted to take a picture. I took like memorabilia from different things from that first meeting. So if we never connected again, I could remember that moment in time. So I made a memory book up and I put all these pictures together. I went to go and meet him on a train because he lives quite a distance away from me, and we met like equally, like why can't I talk? Yeah, an equal distance away from each other. We met in the middle, and I met him on the train, so I kept the train card. Never done that. I'm gonna sound so pathetic, but yeah, he impacted me, and he showed up for me in a way that I've never had somebody show up for me. Like, I've never experienced a man like that, and he made me feel loved and cherished in ways that I've never felt before. So I wanted to remember how he made me feel on that date. Yeah, and I got this memory book. So do something like that. Get like a little scrapbook or something like that you can like add pictures and like notes that you sent to each other. I do that quite a lot because we send each other little cute things and send notes to each other. So I've got all the notes he sent me. Yeah, letters, just like really cute things, just to remind you of each other and remind you of how much you've shown up for each other and appreciating each other, because I feel like that's something that you're going to feel very nostalgic over and look back on and appreciate. Yeah, it's literally just making me smile. It's literally, let me get a romance oracle message for you. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, which I already feel. You feel anyway. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Look at that. Look at how much you two are adoring each other. You two are showing up for each other. You two are absolutely loving on each other. I love you. I can't get enough of you. I just want to kiss you. Stop it. Stop it. This is all your messages, my love. I hope it gave you clarity on your current situation. If you did want a personal, everything's linked down below. Go and check out our Patreon. I'd be really grateful if you did so. May love and light guide you on your amazing spiritual journeys. Take care, my loves. Bye.